Hey everyone, welcome to Wednesday Night Live. I am your host, Larry Schroeds. I'm the lead pastor in probably one of the best cities in all of America, Tampa, Florida. I pastor Celebration Church, and I am so glad to be with you tonight. Hey, tonight we're going to talk about making adjustments. I don't know about you, but it's kind of weird, this whole daylight savings time. I'm still getting used to the fact that at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it feels like midnight. I don't know if anyone else out there feels that way, but we're going to talk about making adjustments tonight. And I have an interesting story I want to tell you, and we're going to talk about that tonight here on our Wednesday Night Live. Hey, welcome back to Wednesday Night Live. I'm your host, Larry Schroeds, and I am so excited to be with you tonight. Listen, if you enjoy this, you have prayer requests, whatever, share it. Slam that share button right now and let people know that there's a church in Tampa that is praying for them. And we take prayer very seriously here. If you're watching on demand, maybe you're watching later tonight, you're getting home from work and you fed the kids and you're having a hard time watching live. Go ahead on demand, still post in the videos, and our online pastor will be praying for you, and I'll be praying for you, and we just want to connect. But I was telling you before we took the break that, it's an adjustment time right now. It's kind of weird. At 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it feels like it's midnight, and it's pitch black outside. I feel like, man, we're going live at like midnight, but it's only 7 o'clock, and there's adjustments that we make. And I don't know about you, but maybe if they would phase it in a little bit easier for us, instead of like losing that hour, gaining that hour, if we like gave up like 5 minutes a night for a week, it wouldn't feel so bad. I mean, really, if you missed 5 minutes of sleep, would you really be missing it? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I was reading a friend's comments just a little while ago. He was driving through Oklahoma, and he was pulled over by the police for speeding. And he was very respectful. The police officer came up. The state patrolman said, you were going in excess of the speed limit. And my friend was very surprised by it. He said, I am really shocked by this because I had the speedometer set at 7 miles lower than what you're telling me I was doing. And he said, maybe something's going on with my speedometer. And he said to the highway patrolman, and the highway patrolman was very nice and cordial and said that he would do it. He said, well, you follow me and I'm going to put it right on 75. And they began driving, and they were going down the road for a mile or so, and the lights came on, pulled him back over, and he said that his speedometer was off. So he had to make an adjustment. And, that is so true in our own lives, isn't it? That there's times that we have to make adjustments. We have to, sometimes we could just go on cruise control and think everything's okay, but we need to make adjustments in our life. We need to have those moments where God intervenes and touches our heart and helps us to make adjustments. And the best way to make adjustments is through having accountable relationships. Now, I'm thankful that I have a wife who loves the Lord, and my first priority is being accountable to the Lord, but my second is being accountable to my wife. We are mutually accountable. We hold each other accountable for our actions. And there's times that I have blind spots. I'll be driving and she'll see something I didn't see, and she'll be like, hey, look, you almost, ran over that little old lady. And I'm like, there was no little old lady, whatever, but there's those adjustments. There's those blind spots in our life where we don't see things. And another great way to do that is through small groups, by getting into a Bible study, by having people that can speak into your life. And one of those is what we're doing on Wednesday nights now. We have our girls ministry and Royal Rangers going on for the kids, but we also have small group in the sanctuary. It's our first steps, and we're talking about growing. It's just been a great series of of retracing our steps. And for some people, it's very foundational. It's a brand new journey. People who haven't known the Lord a long time. It's really great and healthy for them. For others, it's a refresher course. Listen, I don't ever believe that we've come to a place in our life with the Lord where we have it all figured out, that we could just kind of coast through life. Man, I have the Bible memorized. I got the 10 Commandments down. The Beatitudes, man, I soar in those. The book of Hebrews is written about me. I don't know if you get to that place, but I want you to know that sometimes we need those adjustments in our life, that we think that we're cruising at a speed that we really aren't cruising at. So if you have an area of your life, you need to allow the Lord to speak into that. And the best way to do that is with small groups or groups of people. We call them in our church bridges, and they're small groups. Our women have small groups. Our guys have small groups. But find accountable relationships where God can speak in your life. I think the challenge that I see in a lot of believers, a lot of people today, is we really don't know what it is to be pastored. We really don't know what it is to be led. Our first excuse is our own filter. We don't want anyone to speak warnings or caution to us. We think we got it under control. But I appreciate the people. I had lunch with a friend of mine yesterday, and we were enjoying barbecue. Barbecue is my love language, just so you know. I'm getting applause, I think, from Isa. Yeah, hopefully that's applause and not a slap. I don't know. Either way, we receive it. Some of those little emojis I don't quite get. So hopefully it was a praise or a thumbs up or something. I know the thumbs up and the hearts, but that one. But anyhow, I was eating barbecue, which is my love language. And if you say, what do you like more than barbecue? More barbecue. That's what I like more than barbecue. More barbecue. And we were eating in a restaurant just north of the church here. Give a shout out to Smokehouse. Great barbecue. But anyhow, he had some barbecue sauce that got on his chin. And I was the friend that said, hey, look, man, you got something on your chin. How many times are we afraid to even let people know that there's something on them or that there's a challenge? And here's the reality. We have to be open to allowing people to speak in our lives and point out maybe our shortcomings or our deficiencies. And it's making those adjustments that help our journey go even further. Oh, she's saying it's a wave. Hello. Yes. Hello, Isa. Again, I'm learning new things. We're learning on this journey together. This small group that we're gathered tonight in this interactive way, we're learning from each other. So it was a wave. So awesome. Well, we're glad to have you tonight. But anyhow, it's those small relationships where we're accountable and people need to feel like people can speak into our lives. We want all the blessings of God. We want all the great benefits that comes from a relationship with the Lord. But sometimes we struggle when, and we talked about that last week in our growth track, that all Scripture is useful for teaching, for encouraging, but that one we don't like for rebuking, that sometimes we need a rebuke. Sometimes we need a challenge in our life. And I just want to challenge you. Don't go through the motions. Don't coast. Don't put life in cruise control. I want you to soar. I want you to embrace everything that God has for your life. And even when we make adjustments, even when it feels darker, even when we're challenged by circumstances outside our control, I want you to be the type of person that just leans in and trusts the Lord for everything. Hey, just want to let you know, on Sunday mornings, we have some great things going on here. We are in a brand new series that we just started called New Mercies. I'm thankful for the mercies of the Lord. I'm thankful that God loves me and pours out his favor and blessing on my life every single day. That every day I wake up, it's a new day. And we are continuing that series this coming Sunday. So join us for New Mercies. We'll be online. We'll be in our driving experience and in person here at 16235 Lake Magdalene Boulevard. I'm going to quickly throw up for you the QR code. Let me do that for you right now. It's going to be in the top right-hand corner. So you can click on there and you can go to our digital bulletin. You will be able to see the service, the events that are coming up. I think this Sunday is Empanada Day. Isn't it Empanada Sunday? Yes, Empanada Sunday. Listen, If you don't know what I'm saying, you need to get saved and come to Jesus, because Empanada Sunday is the day our ladies make empanadas, and they raise money for missions, but the empanadas are so good. I have to preach fast this Sunday because when people smell the empanadas, they can't pay attention. They're so eager to get those empanadas. So come join us, grab some empanadas, and enjoy fellowship, make some new friends. It's going to be a great day. So again, click on that QR code. You can hear about all those things and all the other events that are coming up later this month. We also have our Thanksgiving dinner coming up in a couple of weeks, and we have a lot of great things. And then before you know it, we'll be in the throes of Christmas time. It's amazing how quickly this year's gone by, but we're so excited. So join us this Sunday. Again, if you have any prayer requests or comments, you can post them in the section below, and we will connect with you later. So God bless you guys. We love you so very much, and I thank the Lord for each and every one of you. So on behalf of myself and the staff here at Celebration Church, we love you and can't wait to be with you real soon.